Good evening traders, welcome to 200firexpress.com. Guys, today we will discuss the technical analysis for 18th of May 2020. So guys, hopefully you must have got the technical analysis that I have posted on the weekly basis on the previous video that I have posted yesterday about the technical analysis on the full week basis. So hopefully you must have got that one as well. So today we will talk about the a few pairs that belongs to the today's trading. Okay, guys, I'm just trying to just a second. Okay, just give me a minute, please. Okay, so we will start shortly. Okay, guys. Right now I'm on my cell phone as well, and I'm doing the live streaming from my laptop. So meanwhile, you can ask your questions if any through my and I will watch your comments through my cell phone, and you will be able to post your comments here. Okay, guys, if you remember that when we talk about the technical analysis on Euro USD, then I have taken you towards the weekly chart, and I have told you one thing in my yesterday video, that the market is into the oversold levels on Euro USD, right? And you can watch this thing. The video is already live in the form of live streaming. That was in the name of weekly live streaming, weekly prediction for the forex trading currency pairs. So I have discussed this thing already, that the Euro USD requires a little bit push because it requires some sort of momentum, because right now it's into the oversold levels. So we were just hoping for the momentum to come up, and today, guys, if we take you towards the 1 hour chart, then you can clearly see that we have seen the great upward momentum on Euro USD, and Euro USD is pumping up because on the basis of the weekly chart it was clearly oversold. So guys, meanwhile, as we are doing the live stream right now, so if you have any questions, you can simply drop into the comment menu and I will reply to your questions. So please become a part of that live streaming so that we can share our thoughts with each other. Okay, guys, so I was talking about this, that Euro USD was oversold, so that's why we have seen a very good upward pressure. And if we consult the trading system was pretty fine because the market was into the oversold levels. And then we after waiting for some time, after waiting for like 3 hours, we have received a buy signal from the scalper, and after that the market has certainly moved up. So that was a very good sign from this market, that the market is making the upward pressure, and that was a very good sign on that time. So guys, hopefully you people have taken the benefit from it. And if I take you towards my signals report, so I can show you guys, just give me a second, please. So that was my signals report that I have sent the subscribers in the morning. So guys, today my prediction was bullish on Euro USD. So guys, you can watch the signal because the signal was posted right in the morning, and when I have given the signal, so it was posted right in the morning, and I had a bullish expectation on Euro USD, and hopefully you must have got the benefit. And my subscribers who are using this signal service, they must have got the benefit by trading Euro USD, because Euro USD has finally moved up. And guys, I have also mentioned in my signals that, dear traders, you can set up the pending orders little below or above the entry, not right to from the entry to be safe, and 50 pips is the stop loss for all trades. Okay, guys. So you can so guys, just give me a second because I just want to see if any comments. Okay, guys, so I will be able to see your comments as well. Okay, guys, so 50 pips is the stop loss in case of all trades. So that's mentioned in my signals report. So guys, I have mentioned in my signals report that, dear traders, you can set up the pending orders little above or below the entry, not right from the entry. What does it mean? So for example, let's say that if my signal was bullish from here, like for example, from 108315, for example, that was my bullish signal from here. So what happened after that? Market went up. So you can set up like this, that instead of using the same entry from 108315, you can set up the price to be in the form of pending order to be triggered little above the entry, that could be much better in my opinion. So you can go with this. Overall, those subscribers who do not want to choose that option, that is also fine, because sometimes it happens that market just attach the entry and then it reverses back. So that's the only problem. Otherwise, there is no issue with the pending orders. If you want to set up the pending orders right from here, then this is also fine. You can go with it, that's not a problem, and you can see that the market has already went up. So guys, that's the Euro USD analysis. So previously I was using this account on the expert advisor. I was testing it. So let's talk about the rest of the pairs. Okay guys, now look at here on Euro Canadian Dollar, what happened. Euro Canadian Dollar also seen a very good upward move, and look at the trading system results, because if you look at the trading system, the hourly candle was closed above the middle dotted line. That was a perfect chance to enter into the buy position on Euro Canadian Dollar. And you look the next position, the next candle on Euro Canadian Dollar has pumped up. So that was a very good message that you can enter into the buy position. So guys, if you have any type of questions, then you can simply ask in the comment box and the chat box. So I'm watching the chat box from my cell phone, and I will be able to reply your answer through here. Okay guys, hopefully my voice and video must be much clear, because previously I was recording the live streaming through my cell phone, but now I'm not using my cell phone. Right now I'm just using my cell phone just to read the comments. Otherwise I'm just recording it through the OBS software so that you people can watch the live streaming in a good manner. Okay, so guys, Euro Canadian Dollar has also moved up, and if we go to the weekly candles, so the system is a bit slow here because it's little bit heat up. It's working, it's on from right from the morning. So just give me a second. Okay guys, it looks like it is held right now. So just a second, let it set up. Okay, that is fine. So guys, if we go to the weekly candle, I'm just trying to pump into the weekly candle. Okay, so that's, I think so this is the weekly candle. Okay, so if you look at the weekly candle, then also you can see that slight bullish momentum is seen, but overall this is just like a pin here right now. It has not decided yet, but overall as per my expectation, I am expecting Euro Canadian Dollar to be more bullish in my opinion. That's what I am thinking right now, because look, it's making the bullish pattern. That looks fine to us. So overall, be careful with this. And guys, just wait for a second, because it looks like that my MetaTrader is a bit stuck right now. Just a second, so that I can set up it. It's just held right now. Okay, let it give more time. Okay, fine. So guys, meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask in the chat box menu. So you can use the chat box option, and I will answer to your question. Meanwhile, let the MetaTrader set up, because right now it looks like that it is held at the moment. So first of all, we should get rid of all this, that what's going on, why it's stuck. Maybe it's due to the software that I am using. Otherwise my MetaTrader does not held like this. So maybe software is causing the trouble right now. Okay guys, I think so there is some problem here. Okay, I think so it looks fine now. Yes, it's fine. Yes, it's fine now. Okay, so guys, look at the Euro Canadian Dollar. Look at the power of the trading system, that what I was talking about, that when any candle closes above the above the middle dotted line, then it has chances to go into the upward direction. Look at this candle. This candle was pumped up and closed above the middle dotted line. Then you can see that the market is pumping up, and even the third candle is also into the upward direction. So guys, this is why I called that this system is very powerful. And if you are a forex trader, if you are a day trader, if you are a scalper, then you must have this system, because this system is very powerful to understand, and that's very simple. Look how swiftly the market is pumping up right now, because this hourly candle was closed above the middle dotted line. So it is giving us a very good signs that the market can go into the upward direction. So overall, guys, we have seen that that the Euro USD moved up and Euro Canadian Dollar as well moved up. So guys, if you are using my signals and even if you were using this trading system, then things were very simple to understand because the market was going into the upward direction. Okay, so what's next is this. Let's talk about New Zealand USD. So guys, we have seen that today New Zealand USD has made the upward pattern on the chart. Okay, so basically it was into the oversold levels, but overall my expectation was little bit bearish on the New Zealand USD, but the things are now much changed. I'm hopeful. I just want to have a look on the weekly chart if it allows me, because right now my system is a bit slow. So guys, if you look at here, on the weekly basis, the market has slightly bullish, but overall do not forget this thing, that the market is just near to the middle dotted line. So middle dotted line sometimes works as a resistance. So be careful with this, because it's really important you understand sometimes the market hits the middle dotted line and then it goes into the downward direction. But overall today, if we talk about the today's trading, then New Zealand USD was pretty fine to trade. It was into the upward direction with no problem. Okay, at next, let's talk about Great Britain Pound USD. A sound momentum is seen today on Great Britain Pound USD. The market has followed the upward pressure, and you can see on the screen, because the market is moving into the upward side, and you can see that a very strong bullish candles are in appearance, and the market went inside the top red boundary, and still the bullish pressure has not ended. It's still making the bullish pattern. So going to the weekly chart, let's just have a look on the weekly chart. What I have told you in my previous technical analysis that pound was supposed to go up. If you have not watched my yesterday video that I have posted about the weekly technical analysis, that I have discussed this thing in my video, that Great Britain Pound USD should not be as much, it should be a bit strong, because if we look at the previous candle that was pumped so high, and then the market stayed above, but in the last week they have taken the market down. I'm talking about the market movers who have taken the market down. So it was not supposed to be like this. So overall, but it was fine. But it's a good start for Great Britain Pound USD, and hopefully this start will carry on, and maybe the market will be closed in a bullish manner. So expecting a more further upward trend on Great Britain Pound USD. So guys, if you have any questions, and those who are watching this live stream, they can ask in the chat box. You can simply comment in the chat box, and I will be able to throw the light on your comments. And if you have any questions relating to forex trading signal service, forex trading indicators that we are using, then you can simply ask in the chat box menu. Okay guys, what is next? USD Jpy. So a drop is seen on USD Jpy. However, it was going up very fine in the morning, but later on gets a drop. Going to the weekly chart, okay, but still guys, do not forget, because if you look at the weekly candle, then weekly candle is still telling us that the market is slightly bullish. Because if you look at this candle is telling us yes brother, I have given you that on Great Britain Pound USD. I told that the market is into the bearish levels. So I have already mentioned that it's also into the oversold levels, right? So Prasad Patel, I'm telling your question. So the market was into the oversold levels already, but I have discussed this thing that the previous pressure was completely bullish on Great Britain Pound USD. Okay, you lost unfortunately, but overall I think you have not watched the live streaming fully, because I have mentioned this thing that Great Britain Pound USD should be strong, but overall, until unless we do not see a bullish pressure, then we cannot rely on this one. But overall, you can see today the market has made the somehow bullish pattern. So now it could be expected, not pretty sure, because Tuesday and Monday decide the market momentum, because these 2 days are very important for us to understand. So let's see that how things go on. So you need to wait for the market to be wait for the market for a couple of days so that you can see that how the market goes into the next days. So let's see how it goes. But overall, right now, if you ask me, then still what I can say that the market is into the oversold level, so expected that it can go into the further upward direction. Okay guys, moreover, for those subscribers who lost their capital, then I must mention this thing, that they need to set up the tight stop losses. Why guys you do not set up the tight stop losses? For example, let me give you an example on for example, let's take an example on Great Britain Pound USD as well. For example, if you were here right now, okay, if you were here in the morning and if you have taken a sell position from here, but what happened, the market turned into another direction. So this could be this is the maximum stop loss that you can set up for your all trades. Do not do this thing. So let me take you the example from some other pair so that you can easily understand. Okay, for example, let's say if I'm bearish on Euro USD, for example, I'm not talking about that I'm bearish on Euro USD. For example, if I have set up the pending order from here on Euro USD to be bearish, then if through the night, then I will set up my stop loss like this. So this is the maximum gap that I am giving for my stop loss. I am not giving the gap like this. So this is the maximum stop loss that I am giving. And what should be my take profit in that sense? I will at least double or triple my my area of my stop loss. Look, now you must understand that the stop loss area is lesser and the take profit is more greater than the stop loss area. So once you catch signals like this, then you will be able to catch the profit on this one. So guys, make sure that you should not lose your capital in this sense. So you need to be very careful with this. So, and one more thing about this, that I give the technical analysis on the weekly basis, but just make sure that the market picture gets very clear from Tuesday, not from Monday onwards. Right from Monday, no. It takes at least 2 days for the market to get the complete understanding. So overall, you know that today it was Monday, so we have seen suddenly a very good volatility in the market. Otherwise, normally the Mondays are slow. But overall, as I have explained, that my today's signals was bullish on Euro USD, and those subscribers who have taken the buy positions on the Euro USD, they must be in a very good profit. They must have taken a very good profit, and I think I have already discussed this thing in my previous video. Okay guys, we were talking about USD JPY. So USD JPY was going fine into the in the previous session of the day, but later on it has received a drop. But going to the weekly chart, because I was going to tell you something about the weekly chart, so do not forget this thing, because there are two signs. So what are the two signs on USD JPY? First of all, the market is above the middle dotted line, and second of all, if you look at this current candle, then the current candle is slightly bullish yet. It is not bearish till now. So until unless this candle does not turn bearish, we cannot be able to understand that what is going to happen in the market. So overall, if you ask me, then I'm personally bullish on USD JPY. So just waiting for the right time. So maybe during the night session, USD JPY can make some recovery, or maybe tomorrow. It is possible, because it depends on the market momentum. So let's see how things go on. Okay, so at next, AUD USD, a very perfect move is seen today. Like it's strongly went up, and if I take you towards my signals report, then guys, I can show you here that my signal was completely bullish on AUD USD. From 064549 and 065107 is the targeted price. So guys, you can see a complete and sound and perfect upward trend on AUD USD, and hopefully all my subscribers who have taken the buy positions on AUD USD, they must have ended their day with a very good profit. Okay guys, so just make sure, and one more thing, if you were using this trading system, then the trading system was already at the oversold levels, and we have as I have personally advised you in the previous video, like I posted yesterday, that that we ignore red signals into the oversold levels, and we focus on the white signals into the oversold level. So it was the oversold level, and we have received a buy signal from the scalper, and this scalper does not repaints. I am talking about the scalper that gives the signals in the form of white and red arrows. So scalper has pointed you with a red arrow right here. Look at this area right here. It has pointed you with a buy signal, and after that the market has made into the upward momentum. So overall a very good signal from the scalper, and then the market has moved up. So going to the weekly chart now, guys, look at the weekly chart. It looks like the market was closed below the middle dotted line in the previous week, but the market gets the rejection from it, and it decided to go into the upward direction. So now onwards we can expect that AUD USD can have the upward pressure, so that could be a positive sign for AUD USD. Just need to be very careful, because sometimes on Monday the market moves up, on Tuesday it goes little bit down, and then on the third day it decides that whether it wants to go anywhere or something like this. So let's have a look, because if you talk about the good trading days into the market, these are Wednesday. Normally Tuesdays are somehow good. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. 4 days are good, but the most good days are Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, good for the trading. Hopefully I have explained you about AUD USD in a very good manner, so that you can understand about the technical analysis. So at next we are going to talk about the USDCHF. So guys, so what I can say about this, look at the big moves. 3 big candles appeared on the chart, and if you were using the trading system, the market was into the oversold levels, and then suddenly the markets built a sudden pressure, and then the market went up. And even if you were trading this trading system, then this candle was closed above the middle dotted line. Look at this candle. So when this candle was pumping above the middle dotted line, there was a chance to enter into the buy position on that time, and look how swiftly the market has went up, and then it went beyond the barriers of the red boundaries, and then it was rejected back. So guys, meanwhile I am doing this live streaming, so if you have any questions, then you can simply ask in the chat box. If you want me to give the analysis on any particular pair, I will throw my light on that as well. So you can ask your questions in the chat box, so that's not a problem. And also guys, we will do live trading from tomorrow. So just because I was expecting today that the market will not show volatility, but however the market has shown us some volatility today. So guys, meanwhile you can ask your question by using the chat box option. You can comment in the chat box, and then we will work on your comments. Okay guys, so right now USD CHF is pumping up, and if we go to the weekly technical analysis, then now look at here. If we look at this candle, the weekly candle, then you can see that a slightly bullish candle has appeared on the chart. So overall it looks like now that the trend can be into the bullish manner. The market can go into the bullish activity. So all you just need to wait and see for tomorrow, that tomorrow if it continues the bullish activity, then guys, it looks like that on the weekly chart and on the hourly chart the market will pump up. But overall, do not forget this thing as well, that if I put the line here, then overall the market is into the complete ranging side from 13th of May to if you talk about the 18th of May, the market is completely into the ranging side. You can see the market is just near to that middle line that I have posted here. If you post here, then it's leaning on that level, and right now it's also at the same level. So let's see how things go on into the further days. But overall, right now it's into the ranging zone. Maybe it could be rejected from that level. So that's why I say that Tuesday will confirm the movement of the USD CHF. Let's talk about the USD Canadian Dollar. So guys, if you talk about the USD Canadian Dollar, simply we have seen the downward pressure. And guys, if you have consulted the scalper many hours ago, the scalper has pointed you the sell signal on look at the date here. It belongs to when the market started. It has given you the sell signal, and look how swiftly the market has gone down. And let's consult the weekly chart. So what weekly chart says to us. So now look at here, from the overbought levels the market is getting the rejection, so it looks like that the chances of recovery are lesser, in my opinion, because it has a very good rejection based on the 1 hour today, and the market has been pulled down. So maybe on the weekly chart we will expect the market to be down like up to at 1.38212. So the downward chances can be still on USD Canadian dollar, that what's looking to us right now. Okay, Great Britain Pound JPY. So guys, first of all, I will take you towards my signals report so that I can show you that signal. So guys, if you look at here, so I have supplied the Great Britain Pound JPY bullish signal to my subscribers from 130074, and that was the signals report that was sent to the subscribers early in the morning. And Great Britain Pound JPY with the bullish expectation from 130074, and I was expecting the market to reach up to 131 level, and you can see a sound upward trend on Great Britain Pound JPY. So guys, meanwhile, I am going to, you know that I'm going to live stream this, and I'm talking about the technical analysis. So if you have any questions, you can use the chat box option. And let me tell you one thing, those subscribers who are willing to take the who are willing to book the Forex trading coaching appointment from my side, you know that the 3 days coaching appointment, I just require you 20 minutes daily for the coaching appointment for the signals trick. If you want to learn that how I come to know in the morning that Great Britain Pound JPY is going to be bullish and your USD is going to be bullish, it's completely based on a simple trick. And if you want to learn that trick, then you can contact me on info@200forextips.com. That's my official email. Okay guys, so we were talking about Great Britain Pound JPY, so it has made the upward pressure. So let's have a look on the weekly chart. So the same thing as based on the weekly chart. So guys, you can see that the market is into the oversold levels. So I do not prefer selling at the oversold levels, so it's still making the bullish pattern. So let's see if it continues the bullish pattern from tomorrow. Then guys, we will expect the further upward momentum, and maybe the market can go up to 132 levels and 0.28825. So just keep these levels in your mind, because that's what the market behavior tells us. So it completely depends on the market behavior. So let's see how things go on the basis of the weekly chart. Okay guys, at next we have okay guys, meanwhile you can ask your questions if you have any questions, and if you want me to throw light on any particular pair, then I will simply give you the analysis. And if you have any questions relating to forex trading and anything else, then you can simply ask in this live streaming, and I will reply to your questions. That's not a problem. So you can, it's your live streaming, so you can ask your questions. Okay guys, Euro JPY, simply when the euro got strong, so Euro JPY also makes the upward momentum. You can see a very sound and a very good bullish pressure we have seen on the chart. It completely went up, and even if you were consulting the trading system, that was also fine, because from the oversold levels the market starts to make the upward pressure, and then you can see the market has made the upward pressure. Okay, so here you can see the hourly candle was closed above the middle dotted line, so that was a perfect time to enter into the buy position. So after waiting for 1 hour, the market moved into the upward direction in the second hour, and then you must be in very good profit. So guys, that's why I talk about this trading system, that this is very powerful when we talk about the scalping chances. When the market is into the middle dotted line, then you can find the scalping chances, and then the market has gone up. So overall a very good thing. And if you look at the weekly chart, so guys, now you can look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart is very simple. You can understand if I make the trend line here, then previously the trend was downward. And right, okay, George Calendro, welcome brother, thank you so much for joining this live streaming. Thank you so much. So if you watch this Euro JPY, then you can understand from Euro JPY that Euro JPY has pumped up from the oversold levels. It was not overbought, so there was no chance to take a sell position. It was better to take a buy position on Euro JPY, and you can see Euro JPY has certainly moved up on the basis of the weekly chart. So going to the 1 hour chart, you can see a very strong move has come into appearance for us. So overall, those subscribers who have taken the buy positions, those who have consulted the trading system. And meanwhile, guys, let me tell you, those subscribers who want to book the coaching session appointments, they can contact on info@200forexpips.com. Those who want the signal service, those who want to get these trading indicators that we are discussing right now, they can simply contact on my email, which is info@200forexpips.com. And next we are going to talk about AUD JPY. So guys, look at this, the beauty of the signal, because if it has completely went up, and let me show you, this is the last signal of my signals report. So AUD JPY, I have supplied the bullish signal for today from 69182 and 69614 was the target price. And guys, if you look at the market, then you can completely see it completely vanished from the entry levels, and then it even went beyond the barriers of the target price. Simply have received a growth on AUD JPY, and those subscribers who have taken the buy positions as per my recommendations on AUD JPY, they must have got the very solid profits by trading this pair. So guys, if you have any questions, you can simply use the chat box option and you can ask me in case of any questions. So please just be wise with your questions. If you have any genuine questions about forex trading, about my services, then you can simply comment into the comment section, into the chat box, and I will reply to your questions. So guys, we have discussed about AUD JPY, that it has went up for the today's market. Now let's talk about Euro Great Britain Pound. So guys, Euro was strong today. It went up. Look at this thing that we have seen, that Euro Great Britain Pound has made the upward pressure. So overall a very good thing for Euro, but do not forget that we have the resistance here as well. But the one thing that is to be noticed, that what I am looking right now, look at the direction of these red boundaries. Look, they are directed vertical into the upward direction. That's what they are saying, that the market can build a further upward pressure. And let's have a consult on the weekly chart so that I can show you. Okay guys, now look at here. First of all, it drops and then it went up, and now it's into the middle right now. So from here, tomorrow or maybe during the US session, the market will decide. If this candle will starts to pump up slightly, then guys, we can expect that Euro Great Britain Pound is going to be into the red boundaries. It is going to be bullish, and then it's going to be in a very stronger side of the area. So be careful, because if you ask me, it looks like to me that it's into the buying zone. And also I am looking at the signal that is received from the scalper, that is giving us that the market is into that it has given us a white signal here. So if this resistance breaks, then the market will go into the upward direction on Euro Great Britain Pound. At next, we are going to talk about Canadian Dollar JPY. So Canadian Dollar JPY also moved into the upward direction. So guys, it came to the oversold levels, and then the market has received a boost. And guys, look at this beauty from the scalper. The scalper has pointed you with a buy signal many hours ago on Canadian Dollar JPY, and then the market has strongly moved up. So that was a very clear chance. And if we go to the weekly analysis, then guys, let it open so that we can discuss about the weekly analysis. So we have received a buy signal from the scalper in the previous week, and during this week, guys, you can see that Canadian Dollar JPY has moved up. So if it continue to build its pressure like this, then it will break the middle dotted line. And if it closed during this week, it looks like that it will have a close above the middle dotted line this week. And if this week is going to be bullish on Canadian Dollar JPY, then the next week can also be bullish, and that as per the expectations. So be careful with this, because it looks bullish to me right now. Okay, what else? Euro New Zealand. Okay guys, now let's talk about the example. Euro New Zealand has just closed above the middle dotted line. Overall, it was the downward momentum today, but I'm just going to talk about the scalping chance. That if you look at here, then the hourly candle is closed above the middle dotted line, which means that the next candle has chances for the growth, or maybe even the next candle can go into the upward direction. So it's a scalping chance. But going to the weekly technical analysis, so let the page open. So guys, overall, as per the weekly technical analysis, you can see the previous week is bullish, and right now a slight bearish week, but does not went particularly in a very downward direction. It's not a very strong downward move. So hoping that the market, personally I hope that the market will make the recovery on Euro New Zealand. It can go into the upward direction. So basically I'm bullish on Euro New Zealand. Okay, at next I'm going to talk about AUD New Zealand. Right now if you look at here, then the market is closed above. Market hasn't closed, it's still deciding because it's still above the middle dotted line. So maybe that could give some energy to that trade, and maybe the market will go into the upward direction. So overall it looks like bullish to me based on the 1 hour chart, and going to the weekly chart so that we can see. Okay guys, but you need to be careful because look at here, we have a very strong resistance at 108,560. So Canadian AUD New Zealand is bit tricky at the moment, because on the 1 hour, yes, definitely we can expect a slight bullish chance up to here, but on the weekly chart it looks like that the market is going to be, maybe it is going to be into the downward side. So it depends on the market momentum, so just wait and see. It's better to avoid that pair. You can do some sort of scalping, but it is not supposed to go for the longer period of time on AUD New Zealand. At next we are going to talk about Great Britain Pound CHF. Okay, the trading indicators are not installed on it, so let me at least put one indicator so that I can show you. Okay, the second one, let's put it as well, the scalper. Okay guys, so now look at here, things were very easy. A strong upward momentum is seen as pound gets stronger today. So Great Britain Pound also gets strong and gets stronger, and also you have seen that the buy signal was appeared from the scalper, and the scalper has given you the buy signal, and then you can see the market strongly moved up, and then it came finally into the red boundaries. So now guys, it's a time to be very careful because the market is into the red boundary, but it does not mean that the market will get a downward pressure, because we just have to consult the weekly chart first. So if you look at the weekly chart, then guys, I'm making a trend line here. Then the trend line will tell you that already the price is very low. So guys, this market is just like how you do the shopping into the market. I mean, when there is a sales season in the market, when you see that the prices are lower on the products, then you prefer to buy those things. So guys, similarly, if we talk about Great Britain Pound CHF, then if you look at here, the price is down. It's better to buy at that level instead of selling that level, instead of selling this thing. So guys, you can go into the upper direction on this Great Britain Pound CHF, because if you look at here, then a very good move from the movers today, that they have taken the Great Britain Pound CHF up, and on the weekly basis also it's making the upward pressure. So overall, I am also consulting the trading system. The trading system indicates that the market is into the oversold level, so it can give energy to that pair, and the pair can be into the upward direction. Okay, hopefully I have cleared your answer about the Great Britain Pound CHF. Now we will discuss Great Britain Pound AUD. Okay guys, meanwhile those subscribers who are watching this live stream, if they have any questions related to Forex trading, if you have any general questions, if you have any questions relating to my services, about the indicators, about the signal service, about the Forex coaching, then you can ask me here. But those subscribers who watch this live streaming after we are done, they can contact me by email on info@200forextips.com. That is my official email. So you can book your coaching appointments here. You can also if you want to subscribe to signal service, if you want to get these trading indicators, for all this you need to contact me on info@200forextips.com. Okay guys, a strange thing is seen on Great Britain Pound AUD, because today the pound was stronger, but on the AUD side the pound has made the downward momentum, and right now still it's into the weaker zones. because if you look as per the trading system, the market is keeping itself below the middle dotted line, which is a clear message that the market can keep the downward momentum. So going to the weekly chart so that we can be more confirmed. So guys, look at this. Even the trading system is it crossed the boundaries of the trading system, but still we do not have the bullish signs on the chart. So guys, until unless we do not have the bullish signs, we cannot trade particular pair. So going to the monthly chart, so guys, now things must be very clear to you. It was into the very overbought levels. That's why it's getting a very strong rejection. So still, if you look at the monthly candle is pumping down, and the previous month was also down on Great Britain pound AUD, and even this month is also pumping down. So guys, that's the answer, because why weekly chart is beyond the barriers of the red boundaries. That's a very simple answer, because of the monthly chart, because the monthly chart is pumping down heavily. So overall bearish signs can be expected on Great Britain pound AUD. AUD CHF, simply we have seen the power today on AUD pairs, and the scalper has also pointed you with the buy signal. We will ignore the sell signal, the red signal at the oversold levels, because this is the overbought levels, this is the oversold levels. So guys, how I trade, if the scalper points me the sell signal in the oversold levels, then I simply ignore that one, because I believe in this thing that I should seek white signals into the oversold levels instead of the sell signals here, because the market has already reached the oversold levels. So we have seen a very good upward momentum on AUD CHF. So going to the weekly chart right now. So okay guys, now look at here on the weekly chart, the market is pumping up, good signs here, but overall it looks like that the market will break the resistance. As per my experience, it looks like the market will break the resistance. So let's see how things go on tomorrow. So be careful with AUD CHF. Okay, Great Britain pound Canadian dollar, not want to discuss it, because you can see it completely went into the range. That's called the ranging pair. That's not a very good pair to trade overall. So it went into the ranging side. And going to the weekly chart, and just have a look here. Okay, on the weekly chart guys, that's giving me a message. In the previous week we have received a sell signal from the scalper, and it looks like the market was pumped slightly up, but later on again it's bit down. So maybe this could take the market further down up to like 1.68480. So overall things look bearish to me on Great Britain pound Canadian dollar. That's what I personally think about these pairs. Okay, Euro AUD, look, it pumped up above the middle dotted line, so chances to get a growth. But overall, going to the weekly chart, so okay guys, now look at the weekly chart. Things must be very much clear to you, because the market is completely into the oversold levels, and the market can pump up anytime on Euro AUD, because if you look at here, then it's into the completely oversold levels. So guys, if you want to plan a long trade on Euro AUD, then this could be your option into the buy position, because on the weekly chart I am expecting the market to be go bullish on the Euro AUD. That's what my experience says to me. So guys, at next we have New Zealand Jpy. So guys, we have seen a very good strong momentum, and even if you look at here, the scalper has pointed you with a buy signal in the form of a white arrow, and then after that the market has moved up. So a very good message from the market that the market is going to be up. And going to the weekly chart, so let me open the weekly chart so that I can discuss more. Okay, the weekly chart has pumped above the middle dotted line, which is a clear message that the market can go into the further upward momentum. So guys, now the picture is getting a bit clear on New Zealand JPY as well. The market can go into the further upward direction. So at last we will discuss about AUD Canadian dollar. So guys, as you know that AUD was strong, and we have seen that AUD has made the upward pressure today, and the market has moved into the upward direction. And even if you were using the trading system, this candle was closed above the middle dotted line. Let me put that line here so that you can understand what I am talking about. This candle was closed above the middle dotted line, this one. Okay, and after that you can see that the market simply followed the upward pattern, and there were many hours chances to take a profit on that pair. That was a very simple trading methodology that I have already discussed about it. And even if you look at the weekly chart, it's pumping up, but guys, you need to be careful here because the market has completely reached to the overbought levels. So right now I recommend you to avoid this pair for few time, because on the weekly chart it looks like to me that the market can go into the downward direction because it's into the overbought levels. So guys, these are the pairs that are added to my list here. So I have discussed about all these pairs that we know that are added by my subscribers here on the screen. So guys, now if you want me to give the analysis on any particular pair, or if you have any question, then you can simply ask me here. Okay guys, also please tell me, is my voice coming fine to you, because it looks like to me that my voice is bit fast than the live stream. Because I'm watching from my cell phone, it looks like that my voice is bit fast and the live stream is coming bit slow. So have you faced any kind of problem like this or not? Because I thought that instead of doing the live streaming from my cell phone, it could be much better that I use this software and I record the screen to you, because some subscribers were telling me that the screen was blurred previously. So that's why I'm using this. So guys, your comments are highly respectable for me. So if any one of you want to share his thoughts with me, that is this good live streaming, is this is fine for you, or should we do the live streaming from the cell phone like we were doing, that we were putting the mobile phone in the stand and then we were doing the live streaming. So if anyone wants to give the suggestions, they can also use the chat box and they can post their comment. And any one of you who is watching this live stream, if they want the technical analysis on any other pair or any pair that they want, I can throw the light on that one as well. So guys, if you have, and George as well, if you have any questions, brother, you can simply ask it in this live streaming. Okay guys, moreover, let me tell you that if you want to get the trading system that we have discussed right now, if you want to subscribe to my Forex signal service, if you want to book your Forex trading coaching appointment, then for all this you will need to contact me on info@200forexpips.com. That is my official email. Okay guys, if you want me to give the technical analysis on any specific pair, then you can raise your query in the chat box. Okay, Melinda Lindo said, how about Great Britain Pound USD? Okay, Melinda, I'm going to take you towards the Great Britain Pound USD. Okay, brother, I have also discussed in my weekly technical analysis that Great Britain Pound USD is going to be, it has made the bullish pattern today. But if we go to the weekly chart, then guys, I have explained this thing in my previous video that I have posted yesterday. First of all, let me delete that line so that I can explain better. So Melinda, if you look at here, that what I talked about this, that the market was here at the in the previous week. Okay, so it was supposed to go up because the previous sessions take the market into the upward direction. So Great Britain Pound USD was already into the oversold levels as per my trading system. It was telling us that the market should go up, but later on what happened in the previous week, their market movers have played their role and they have taken the Great Britain Pound USD down. So again, the buyers are coming into the market. So hopefully this buying activity will be continued, because if you look at here, after so many bullish candles, one bearish candle appeared on the chart, and again you can see that the candle starts to pump up. So it's a message that weekly candle has chances to get a further growth. So from tomorrow the market picture will be much clearer. So overall, if you personally ask me, then look at here, we have the resistance as well as at 1.22346. If it breaks that resistance, then guys, Great Britain Pound USD can be into the upward direction. Hopefully, Melinda Lindo, I have answered your question. So guys, if you have any other questions about, if you want me to give the technical analysis on any other pair, then you can simply raise your query here. And those subscribers who are willing to book their coaching appointments, who want to get the trading system, who want to get the signal service, and who want to take the expert advisor. You know that we were using the expert advisor. That is the expert advisor. I used it previously and it has given me very good results. I'm going to show you the results. You can see the results on the screen, a very perfect results. You can see it has given me a beauty. I have tested it on my account. It has given me a very good results. You can see on the screen. I have set up the 50 pip take profit on this, and you can see how sweetly it's working. But right now I have stopped this because I want to use this account for the live streaming purpose, and we will do the live trading, and I will teach my subscribers how they can trade the market. So we will be doing this live stream. We will be doing the live trading sessions from tomorrow. Okay guys, anyone else who has the question about any technical analysis on any pair, because right now I'm going to help you at the moment, so you can raise your query about any question and I will answer your questions. If you have any, like Melinda have asked that how about Great Britain Pound USD, I have replied to his question. So guys, meanwhile you can also become a part of this live streaming. So if you have any questions, if you are stuck in between the trades, and if you are looking to get the expert opinion, then I can tell you that what could be the pros and cons of the trades that you are already in. So I will tell you about this. So if you have any questions, you can simply raise it, or guys, if you have any inquiries, then you can contact me. Okay Melinda, thank you very much brother. So hopefully you will be in profit, so because I believe in this trading system. What about zero prevent? Does it mean when you post the results you have lost every trade? Sorry, does it mean when you don't post the results of signals giving you? No brother, 45 Duggar said, sorry, wanted to ask about signals provision. Does it mean when you don't post the results of signals given you have lost everything? No brother, it's not the case here, because look, even I have not posted anything today, but we have got very good trades today. If we talk about the Euro USD, it has went into the upward direction, and if we talk about USD Jpy, it was going bullish into the in the further session of in the initial session of the day. AUD USD to be bullish, and even if we talk about the Great Britain Pound JPY, it has went bullish. And even if we talk about AUD Jpy, the market has went bullish. So basically it does not mean that I am going to give the technical analysis on a daily basis brother. I have a lot of activities to do. It does not mean that I will come all the time and I will be posting the results, and some days I also don't trade. So it does not mean that if I am not giving the technical analysis, then it means that we are only losing. Because if you go to my Facebook page, then you will get the answer. I have posted many reviews. You will have to go to the Facebook page. Let me see if I am able to. So this is the 200forexpips.com Facebook page. So brother, there are many results posted by my subscribers with their feedback. You can simply look, that was the recent result posted on 6th of May. Stephen take 730 euro profit, and that was the screenshot taken from my Skype account. So this is not the main that when we do not post the technical analysis, then we are on the losing side. Definitely we cannot win every day brother. That's a very simple message. And look, this is the Stephen I was talking about. So he is also a very good subscriber of me, and he is working very well. And look, he has also shared his profits with me. So if you are able to watch the profits, then you can see he is the person who has taken the coaching session from me, and you can see the profits on the screen. That is 66,101.52, 909.17, 121.11, 55.48, 166.06, 702.69, 505.44. So these are the profits that he has caught after taking the live streaming from my from the live coaching from my side. So I have subscribers. Even Graham is also doing very well. He's also one of my subscribers who is doing very well with the signals, and I can show you. So sometimes he also loses, sometimes he wins, but overall he's in a very good profit. So I can show you like this. He works like this. They completely share the screenshots with me. So overall, signal service is very fine. I have, even if I have not given the technical analysis for today, but still we have hit very good signals, and I have the signals even outside beyond the barriers of the YouTube. I am giving the signals on the different platforms. So there are a lot of subscribers. So I am providing the signals to everyone. Hopefully, Duggar, I have answered your question. So anyone else who have the questions about the Forex trading service, or anyone else who have the questions regarding to anything about the Forex trading, they can simply ask into the trading session, into the live session, and I will answer to the questions. So basically guys, I was not expecting that the market will make the such momentum today, because when we talk about the Mondays, then the Mondays are normally slow for trading. It's not a very good, so I personally avoid trading on Monday, because on Monday the market normally keeps the slower momentum. It's not very much good to trade on Monday. So preferably this should be your also it should be your habit that watch the Monday. If the Monday is giving you the volatility like it has done today, then only you have to trade Monday. Otherwise you can skip the Mondays. Better to trade from Tuesday to Thursday. That could be fine. So Tuesday is also sometimes very slow. So good days for trading are brother 3 days. That is called Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So 3 days we normally prefer to trade during these 3 days. So definitely when we will be trading less, then it means that the technical analysis will be that I will post the less technical analysis, because look, if you ask me the question, if I show you the here that I was talking to Graham today, so he has asked that are you watching pairs today? So I tell you that not yet, because I am outside for important work, and he asked, oh, see you are not trading. Then yes, I am not trading. I do not want to get stuck into the slower momentum. So basically today I was expecting that the market can be into the slower side, because usually the Mondays are slow. So that's what I was expecting. So guys, any other questions if you want to ask, then you can simply ask into this trading session. We are doing live streaming, and I have discussed about the technical analysis on all pairs that I have here. But if you want to give me ask for a special technical analysis on any pair, then you can ask here. I will throw the light on the pair that you want me to do. So I will tell you that what could be the pros and cons of the particular trade. If you are stuck in between the trades on any pair, you can also take the opinion from my side. I will guide you that what could be the possibility of that trade. And meanwhile, if you want me to do the technical analysis on any particular pair, you can ask in this trading session. Just use your chat box and you can ask your questions here. So guys, for any purpose, for any inquiries, because I'm repeating this again, because some subscribers watch this live streaming after we are done. We are not live, so it is posted to YouTube. So sometimes they have the questions, so they can contact me on info@200forexbooks.com. So guys, those who are willing to get the trading indicators that we are using for our trading, like these red bond indicators, so those who want to subscribe to signal service like this one, and those who want to get the signal straight coaching, because that's the very important, that's the key to success. Because this is the key. If you learn the signals trick coaching, that how I prepare the signals report, this is very, very important. Because I am using a very simple trick, it does not require any kind of knowledge from your side. I will share the trick with you. Is it possible to get your strategy template? Brother, I provide the ex4 file of uh, this red boundary indicator. So if you want to get these indicators, template will not be provided, but if you want to get these indicators, you need to contact me on info@200forextips.com. But if you want to learn the strategy, that how I come to know in the morning that Euro USD is going to be bullish, Great Britain Pound JPY is going to be bullish, and every other thing, then you need to book the coaching appointment with me, and I take 20 minutes each day. You will have to come online at 12 p.m. GMT plus 5. I am repeating, 12 p.m. GMT plus 5. That's the training time. I teach the subscriber on Skype. So, for example, the recent subscriber who has taken the coaching from me was that's Kilimanjaro. So he is taking the coaching from me, and like you can see that he has 28 minutes 49 seconds call, 27 minutes call, and this are different all calls were prepared. So basically I have taught him for 3 days, and after 3 days you will be able to produce your own signals on any pairs. So any pair, guys, that's you are not limited to anything. You can prepare signals on gold, commodity section, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that they must be MT4 supported so that you can trade these all pairs. You can prepare the signals report by yourself. So if you want to book your trading session, then guys, you need to contact me on info@200forextips.com. I will take your 20 to 25 minutes daily at 12 p.m. GMT plus 5, and I will teach you that how to trade the market and how I prepare the signals report, because whatever you think, it will be out of your mind, because whatever I will teach you, you will not be near to that strategy, because things will become very easy to you. Okay, Amir? So Amarji, I have also answered to your questions. So make sure, if you want to learn something really serious about this market, if you want to get the key to success for this trading market, then for that I will recommend you to take the coaching. Like the other guys have taken the coaching, and they have also posted their reviews on the Facebook. Like Stephen posted 730 euro he made on the first day, and then later on he sent the screenshot. I have sent to you guys. I have showed to you guys this about the Stephen's screenshots, that how much profits he made during the month of May. So I have showed you everything. So these were the screenshots. You can see how much profit he has made. Is your trading system for Windows operating system? Yes, brother. I am also using it on Windows. So you can use it on Windows. Just make sure that you should have the MetaTrader 4, because this trading system works on the MetaTrader 4. So if you have the MetaTrader 4, then simply you can use this one, because you can see it's working perfectly fine on MetaTrader 4. It is not supported to MT5, so MT4 is the supported version of this indicator. Okay guys, any other questions by my subscribers? Because I am just here to answer your questions right now, because we have already given the technical analysis on different pairs. So any of the guys who have the questions, they can ask it. Okay guys, so from tomorrow the market picture will be more clear to us, and I will also try my best to throw my light on different pairs, and we will talk about the different things. So because the market makes do you have a Telegram group? No, brother. Basically I decided to go for the Telegram. I even created a group, but what happened, because previously I was getting the emails from my clients to send the signals on Telegram, but later on when I have announced on YouTube that I am going to give the signals, I'm ready to give the signals on Telegram, then what they have done, they have told me now no, they want signals on email. Because if you ask my signals, they are very simple, because these are simple set and forget pending orders. So for example, if I was bullish on Euro USD from 108341, so you can simply set up the signal from here, right? That was the pending order. You can set up the pending order, and you can set up the tight stop loss, and then you can sleep, and then you can watch your profits later on. So that's how the market behaves. So this is so you have the pending orders. So why you are worried about the I mean, why you're worried about the groups and nothing. There is no need to get a groups. Simply you can do what thing. For example, if we go to the new order, and for example, let's say if I am going to take a, if I want to take a sell position on Euro USD from here, that would be my, if I, this is my pending order, then guys what I will do, I will go to new order. I'm telling you the method. So you will go to the market execution note, you should choose the pending order, okay, and then you will use this sell stop, okay, because we are going to sell the market. For example, if you are even going to take a sleep, then you can set up the sell stop like this, and then for example you choose the lot size 0.01. Now he is asking for the price, so you can ask the price. For example, that is 1.08 966, that's the price. And for example, if we want to set up the stop loss, then this is our stop loss, that is 1.09 1.09246. So normally when I do this, then I simply do this like this. I simply put the stop loss and then I click place, and now if you go to the trade section, now you can see this is the sell stop order is generated, and this is, and anytime you can delete this. So sell stop and buy stop is required. So for example, if we are bullish on Euro USD, for example today my signal was bullish on Euro USD from 108341. Let me take you towards 108341, 10834134, okay, somewhere here, okay guys, somewhere here, okay. So that must be my stop loss. So I normally keep my stop losses very tight. So so what I can do, simply go to the new order and go to the pending order, and then it will be buy stop, okay. What should be the price? The price should be 1.08345, okay, that's it. And guys, what should be the stop loss? 1.08102, right? So this is how you can do it, and then you can leave the take profit, or if even you want to set up. So for example, okay, so it is saying invalid stop loss 1.08102, that was fine. 1.08345, okay, the stop loss, I think it's a bit near to that one. Okay, basically the market has moved up, so that's why it's not, but if we click on the place, then it will go with a buy stop loss. So simply you can set up the buy stop loss from here, buy trade from here, buy stop from here, and then maybe you can set up the stop loss like this. For example, if the market breaks that level, your trade should be triggered, and if it reverses, then this should be your stop loss. So guys, keep the stop loss always tight so that it should not bother your trading. So this is how I do with the pending orders. Hopefully I have also explained the pending orders in this trading session, because you can use the buy stop and sell stop in my signals. Okay, so I think we should also mention it inside my signals report. You can use buy stop for bullish signals and sell stop for bearish signal, right? So guys, I have added this line in my signals report so that now people can have a much understanding about it. So 18th May, that's also done. Okay guys, if anyone else has a question about the forex trading, then it can simply ask in the chat box. So guys, if you have any questions, you can ask it, then please let me know, otherwise we will have to end up this live streaming. So just waiting for your questions. If you have any questions, you can post it here right now. So guys, if you have any questions, you can post it right now, and then we will work on it. Otherwise we will have to end up this live streaming. So also guys, I request my members who are watching this live stream, if you have not liked this live stream, then at least press the like button so that it can be appreciated that I am giving the very useful content on YouTube, and I am trying to help my subscribers in a very good way. So at least press the like button so that it can be appreciated for the content. So guys, if you have any questions about the forex trading, about my services, about the technical analysis, I have sent you the email for the template. Brother, I will provide you with the EX file. So I will reply to your email after this streaming. Okay. So don't worry about it. Right now, I think so. Yes, I have received the email. So, anything else, guys? If you don't have any questions, then we will have to end up this live streaming. So if you have any questions, then you can ask it. Otherwise, guys, we will have to end up this live streaming. So guys, I will just wait for 1 minute, and if you do not have any questions, then I will have to end up the live streaming. So meanwhile, guys, if you're willing to get the trading system that we have discussed about the red boundary indicators, if you are willing to subscribe to my daily forex signal service, if you are willing to book your forex trading coaching appointment, for all this you need to send your inquiries on info@200forexpips.com. Even if you are willing to get the expert advisor that I have advertised in my previous videos, you can watch on YouTube. For all this, you need to contact on info@200forexpips.com. But those subscribers who are willing to get the forex coaching, please do not miss that opportunity, because we are into the good days ahead, because from Tuesday the market will get settled more. So you can simply avail the best chance from the coaching session. So anyways, guys, I think we are done right now at the moment. So just contact me on my email info@200forexpips.com if you have any questions. Thank you so much, guys. So we have to end up this live stream, and guys, we will be back tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.